Hi guys, I hope you're all doing fantastically today, and in today's video we're looking at the Coach May bag. If this is your first time viewing my video, thank you so much for coming, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. If you're not already a subscriber, please do consider doing so. It makes a huge difference. Thank you to all of those who have already subscribed, and thank you to everyone for spending your time with me. So before we get started, a quick disclaimer here. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever you choose to spend your hard-earned money on is completely up to you. Luxury or not. So as I said, today we have the Coach May bag. I don't think this is currently available on the UK Coach website, but please do check with your local stockist if it's still available. Otherwise, this may be one you'd have to get pre-loved. So, first of all, this is a pebbled leather bag, so let me bring it really close. You can see I've had it a while because it has some signs of wear and tear here, for example. This leather does give over time. It does come with feet, so you can see here. This is the all black, and it has a back pocket with a clip. This feels magnetic, yeah, a magnetic closure. So let me bring that very close, and apologies for the little staining there, but it catches by itself, see? One more time. There you go. Now the front opening does have this lovely hardware, so let me bring that so you can see there. And it has a magnetic opening, so there we are. Now this does feel like real suede here. Let me bring that really close so you guys can see. There we are. Okay, but on the inside here, however, it is fabric. So let me just bring that up there so you can see it's fabric with the Coach branding on there. There we are, the Coach branding there. Okay, this does come with a regular strap, so let me pull that in. This strap is not removable, so let me pull it here so you can see. And then it also comes with an adjustable crossbody strap, so let me bring that here. So I do have some information about this bag from other retailers and sites, so I'll put those on the screen now so you can see. And while we do that, let's have a look at this Coach here. You can see the branding there. It is a spring clasp. There you go. So this can go both shoulder and crossbody because this is very much a shoulder strap. Okay, so let's get back inside the bag. So we do have that one zipped pocket here. And we do have the main cloth inside. I do have those keep fresh. I always keep them in my bags so that they don't get moldy or anything over time. I just enjoy keeping those in there. And this also does come with a tag that you can emboss. I've just removed it because I prefer to have mine removed and keep it inside the bag, but I've just put that to one side for the moment. So yeah, that's a quick tour of this bag. So how and why do I use this? So let's grab this is my iPad Air, and as you can see, a little bit of finagling, it will fit inside. And that's the main reason why I bought this handbag, because this is a shoulder bag that I can take my iPad Air in, push it to the back, and still have all of my other things and carry and go, but still looking smart at the same time. That's why I bought it. I have actually used it quite somewhat. That's why we can see the leather being stretched here. Did not get stretched from the iPad because, as you can see, the iPad stays at the back and doesn't cause any damage there. But it just got stretched because of me kind of pulling and tugging at the bag a bit too much. Let me remove this out. There we are. And it stays in there nice and snugly, so I don't worry about it kind of getting shaking around or anything like that. Now let's do the water test. Does it fit in a bottle of water? Well, here's the bottle of water. Yes, it does, with room to spare, as you can see, because I can shake it around there. This will not fit in a laptop, but the other cool thing about this is if you have chunkier over-ear headphones, it's going to go in there, no problem. Let me grab my pair right here. Apologies for the noise, guys, for making too much noise. There we are. So I have some over-the-ear headphones. They go in, no problem. And then I could, in theory, let's do it in order. So I could take my iPad, pop it back in there. Oops, my iPad Air, push it to the back. Then take my headphones, pop those in, and there's still plenty of room to spare to where I can fit in my card holder, my keys, my phone. Take it and run for when I want to have those times where I'm doing, you know, editing and so forth, but I want to be out doing it. So that's great. So this makes a great day out bag when you want to carry just a little bit more items that are a little bit chunkier, but you don't necessarily want to go for a backpack or for a, you know, an oversized bag. This is where this is going to work really well for you. Let me just pull this back out. Oopsie, there we go. Sorry, I was pushing it the wrong way. There we are. Okay, so I do love this suede, and this is the thing about the older Coach bags is that, I mean, they just last so well over time. The quality is just amazing, and you know, that's why I love having Coach. I mean, look at this hardware. Let me just turn this to the side here. Can you see the Coach there? There we are. Sorry guys, there you go. Now you can see it says Coach. I mean, the hardware is amazing, the leather is amazing, it's soft, it's supple, it's super tactile. You can see how I'm just smishing it around, no problem. And bags like this fit in more than just the standard one or two things, and you can still take them and run with them. And the silhouette is such that because the sides do pop out, what I guess what you'd call an Hermes a return, it does lend itself to being kind of moved around and smushed around and having things stuffed in it. And when this bag is full, it looks really good because of that. It has a narrow top, so let me just turn it around to the side. So the silhouette is such that it has that triangle shape, so it is narrow at the top. So you're not going to be able to just stuff it like this and stack it up. But for something like this, that's thin, but on the larger side, it just slots in perfectly into the bag, which is great. And then chunkier stuff can sit in the bottom, and you can just put smaller stuff at the top. But also with this back pocket, it is big enough to fit in most phones. You know, with that back pocket, things you need quick access to, like, you know, your travel card and these things, can fit in there perfectly. This just makes a great, I'm running out to do stuff and I want technology, but I don't want a laptop bag, I guess is what I would call it. But also with wear and tear, because I've had this for, I want to say 2 years, probably longer. It just, it takes so well to wear and tear over time, and it just ages beautifully. And as that leather gives, it's just going to get more and more kind of loose and saggy, and in a good way, because this leather, you know, it's like pebbled leather, but it's just, as you can see, it's just so soft and supple. So I've really enjoyed using this. I would highly recommend this bag. It's been a great workhorse for me, and it's a great day out where I want to look smart and chic, but don't necessarily want to bring a lot of attention. Want to fit in nice things, you know, like my iPad or whatever, that I can just tuck away and run with, but still not carry too much, because it sits on the body pretty well, pretty flush because of that silhouette. And if it's heavier, then I just take the crossbody bag, pop it on and go. So let's do that here. Let's see how easy it is to attach. One, and whoops, done it wrong around. Two. There we are. Okay, so what I would say is the only con is that this strap isn't removable, but what you can do with it is tuck it to the back. You can see here it's sitting flush. It's not going to go anywhere because these crossbody straps are actually attached to a different bracket. So you can pull on this and it's not going to, you can see I'm pulling it super taut, super taut. It's not impacting this at all. This is still sitting flush. So if you don't mind that, this is a great bag to have. And I believe it does come, or at the time it did come in a lighter tone, like an ivory or a white colour. I don't know what colours it's in available. I don't know what colours it is available in now, and I'm not sure if Coach still makes this. But if they do, or if you can find it from another department store or stockist, highly recommend. It's a great bag in my opinion. Of course, what you choose to spend your hard-earned money on is up to you. But it's just a quick review to show you this bag and how I've enjoyed using it. And this might be something that's that kind of in-between size for you. So it's not a big laptop fit everything in bag, but it's still big enough to fit stuff in. And because the access is so quick and easy, you can even, if you want to, sit this back like that open and have it completely open all the time. But it's that satchel feel because of the closure, but with a smarter look and shoulder bag. It's kind of a hybrid. It's a cross of a satchel and a shoulder bag and a laptop bag in one, because satchel closing, kind of that flap closing, the cross body strap and the shoulder strap, the back pocket access, which makes it a little bit easier to use, and then the fact that the sizing is big enough to fit in a few things in there, like notebooks, water, pens. You could probably even fit in a small Tupperware box in here, because it is wide enough to where you could fit in a small little packed lunchbox. If it's one of those airtight ones that doesn't spill at all, then yeah, you'd be great with that. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Let me put him back here. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.